Good morning, Papa. Okay, so I entitled the morning devotional this morning, Refrained by Love. So do you know why evil works? So our memory verse this morning can be found in Psalms 119 verse 101. It says there, I have refrained my feet from evil way that I might keep thy word. Okay. So, in this study, we will learn why we need God to control our path. So, I will only give you 3 points on how we refrain by love. But first, let us define first what is refrain. So, according to Merriam-Webster Dictionary, it says that it means to keep oneself from doing, feeling, or indulging in something, and especially from following a passing impulse. So the first point is we should refrain our feet to avoid every evil way. So what it is? So in Mark chapter 7 verses 21 to 23, it says there that from within, out of heart of men proceed evil thoughts, and as a Seventh-day Adventist, right, we can say that, oh no, I didn't do that thing. I didn't do it. I have always refrained myself or control my feet in not to walk in those sins. So it says there. But my brothers and sisters, let us all remember that in verse 23, it says that what? It was Jesus who was speaking to the people that we are the sins coming from within. And it also defiles us men. So last 3 years ago, I have this experience with my little brother, got a vehicle accident with his friends, and it happened during the time that his friend is very safe and he's totally fine. But my brother, when he was brought to the hospital, he was declared dead on arrival. So it's DOA. So it was the first brokenness that I have experienced in my entire life, and also I was disheartened together with my family, and with the brokenness that we have felt during that time, also we have heard a lot of opinions, and we have this other people saying that, it was his friend who is the total reason why your brother was dead. So, being broken and disheartened, but my family only replied, especially my father, he just said that, buti na lang may Panginoon akong kinikilala. Yes, totally, indeed. It was really good for all of us in the family that we knew God and who is God. So, that's all for it. And for our second point is we should refrain our feet to keep thy words. So, what is thy word? So, it is the commandments of God, right? So, there is a very good reminder for us in Psalms 119, verse 105. It says there that thy word is a lamp unto my feet and a light into my path. So, no matter how disheartened we have experienced in this life, let us look unto Jesus, okay? So, because we all know that in the Bible, He told us that He is our great comforter and our Redeemer, and nothing is impossible with Him and to Him, right? So, if we only let Him control our lives, so what will happen? Of course, we will continue to abide in His laws and the commandments of the Lord. So, Let us always seek for the holy guidance of the Spirit of the Lord. Okay? And it says in John 14:15, if you love me, keep my commandments. Yes, that's it. So, our third point is we should refrain our feet if we love Jesus. So, how much do we love Jesus? Or how much do we love God? So, you are contemplating, right? So, our last point is talks about how we love Jesus. So, in Isaiah chapter 52 verse 9, it says there, how beautiful upon the mountains are the feet of him who brings what? Good news. Who proclaims peace. Who brings glad tidings. Who proclaims salvation and who sees Zion, what? God reigns. So it is so wonderful, right? So it's God's message for us. So you know, I don't really know what those experience, but you know, even after my brother was buried, there are lots of gossips we are hearing from other people. So actually, I have still 5 brothers in my family together with my father. So there are still 6 guys in our family. But you know what we've heard? We've heard something like, oh no, there are lots of cowards in their family. Why? Because they don't seek justice. Oh, they need to get revenge for his brother's death. But you know, I don't really think that's the reason for it. That is why we are living before God. So like what in the world people way of thinking? So instead of being or coming out from that situation, I am very sad for them thinking that way. But one thing I know for sure, right? That we have been blessed all those times, even now, that by God's great comfort, His love towards us, He never leave us during our times. So, we have learned 3 points. And the first one is, what is it? We should refrain our feet to avoid every evil way. And the second one is, we should refrain our feet to keep thy words. And the last one is, we should refrain our feet to love Jesus. That's all. Good morning, everyone.